Good morning, everybody. This is Jason Allen, your host again for today's Traders Daily Discipline. And I want to get right to work for you this morning. I think you're going to like where I'm taking today's material. Here's our quote to get us rolling. Of course, there's no formula for success except perhaps an unconditional acceptance of life and what it brings. And this was said by Mr. Arthur Rubinstein, which maybe more some of our more younger traders that are listening, guys that maybe are still getting new at this or new at life even, may not have heard of Arthur. Um, just a quick side note: he was a classical musician, conductor, composer, and he also was a concert level pianist, which we as the uninformed call piano players. And he said this, of course, there's no formula for success except perhaps an unconditional acceptance of life and what it brings. We as traders have a problem, and that is our own thinking, our own intellect gets in the way of making money all the time. And what's the biggest one? I did all my homework and research and I waited for the perfect entry. And I thought the market was moving higher and it went against me, and that's just wrong. So what do? Try to buy it again. And then it doesn't work either. Now we're frustrated. We try it again. We end up thinking a certain way because we've convinced ourselves that we're right. And we're not. What are we doing? We're arguing with the market. And of course, if your fight or flight response now becomes active and you're more of a fighter than a runner or wayer, you're going to fight the market, which means what? You're going to revenge trade. I want my money back. I'm going to get it from that crazy psycho, right? And you get revenge trading happening. And now what happens? The losses accumulate even faster until finally you drive yourself into the corner, insane like a lunatic. All you have to do is take a deep breath, stop right there, and accept the fact that you were wrong. You're wrong. Get out. Take another look at it. Markets aren't going anywhere. Come back tomorrow. What is your plan from preventing yourself from getting emotionally attached to the results? Do you have a plan for that? Maybe you need one. No formula for success except an unconditional acceptance of life and what it brings. If you did all of those wonderful prognostications and you still were on the wrong side, so what? It's not the end of the world. Move on. Accept things the way they happen. Everything happens in the markets for a reason, to teach you something that you need to learn. When you've learned to just accept price action for what it is just is. It's not out to hurt you. It's not trying to make your life difficult. All you need to do is learn how to shake hands with it. Maybe that's what the issue is for you personally as a trader, is you don't have a mental framework or a spiritual structure in place to accept life as it is, which includes the markets as they trade. That could be an issue. I've met a lot of in my years as a of seeing almost everything and everything that business has to offer. Um, yeah, I've worked with a lot of traders who their biggest problem was they just couldn't accept it when they were wrong. And this, of course, is everywhere in their life. You know, they have constant arguments with friends and families over some of the most you know, ridiculous minutia because they've got to be right. And that might be an attitude or a problem that some of our listeners have. If you do, that's okay. You just have to work on it. And you will, because the markets aren't here to take stuff away from you. They're here to provide you with the resources that you want to reach those lifetime goals. And you can do it. But one of the key bedrock fundamentals that you got to know about the psychology behind what we do and how we do it. And if you're not familiar with a lot of the psychology that I teach, I'd love you to go over to netwinningtrader.com or the Market Mastery Meetup social community and have a look around and look at what we do with a fresh eye perhaps, because I think you'll find it's designed to help you become better at this, not slow you down. It's to address the real issues that make it problematic for us to pull money out. Not to fill your head with a lot of opinion, but really to work on the issues that really matter. So, that being said, I want you to take a step back and ask yourself, do you have a framework for managing disappointment or things that shouldn't or didn't go your way, or you don't think they should be that way, or it's not quite flowing with an unconditional acceptance of life and what it brings you? Ask yourself if you need that framework. And of course, you're always welcome to spend more time with my material if you need to. So, guys, I'll leave you with that. And I'll look for you guys again tomorrow. Thanks again for coming. This is the Trader's Daily Discipline. And I will see you tomorrow.